Good evening. Here we are early Thursday evening. Let's get the Week 14 pick extravaganza going. Thursday night game coming up in a couple hours here. New England and the Los Angeles Rams out in SoFi. LA Rams are playing a good brand of ball on both sides, the defense and offense. I think they will handily take care of New England. So LA at home. Sunday early games. Denver's going to be coming out cross country to play the Carolina Panthers at Bank of America in Charlotte. This is a pick'em game. This could go either way. I'm going to go with Carolina in this game. Good roster. I think they're an up and coming team, but this is a pick'em. Arizona is coming across country as well, and they're going to play at the Big Snoopy against the New York Giants, who are suddenly resurging. They are going to have Daniel Jones under center, from what it looks like, according to the reports at this point. So I'm going to go with the G-men here because of the defense, also because Arizona has been very spotty on offense. A lot of rookie-style play from the quarterback position in Arizona. KC is going to go out to Miami. I think KC takes care of business with Miami. Miami's got a top 10 defense. KC's special on offense, though. And, KC, enjoy Eric Bieniemy while you got him. He's going to have a head coaching gig next year. As well the defensive coordinator out in San Francisco. I think those are two of the guys who are going to be off the market this year. If anybody has any sense in their head when they're doing the hiring, Bieniemy's he's done a nice job in KC with the offense. The Dallas Cowgirls are going to go up to Cincinnati. This is a welcome home game for Andy Dalton. I think Andy Dalton takes care of business against a team that now resembles what I used to call the Bungles. Without Joe Burrow, this is a hapless team. They got problems. So even Dallas is going to take care of them, but especially in a grudge game like this for Andy Dalton. He's going to be a razor thin little cat coming back to lay some smack down on him. So Houston's going to go to Chicago. They're going to go to the Windy City. The weather forecast is not so bad that a pass-dependent team such as Houston will have problems. I think Houston gets it done over a very hapless Chicago Bears team. The Fighting Khalil Max. For a Raiders fan, I find joy in this because they got to Super Bowl, didn't they? Remember all the clapbacks? Yeah. Good job, Chicago. Tennessee's going down to the Swamp in Jacksonville. Tennessee will now own the Swamp in Jacksonville. They're going to destroy the Jacksonville Jaguars in that game. They're on their fifth or sixth quarterback for the year. Glennon, I believe, is going to be starting for a second consecutive game. He moves the team well. But Tennessee's going to outclass them quite easily, and it's a bounce-back game for Tennessee. This should be a mauling. Minnesota is going to go on the road to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay going down the stretch here. They've got too much offense and too much defense to handle Minnesota. Minnesota is a very good indoor dome team. Not so great on grass, quite frankly. I think Tampa Bay gets it done at home. Sunday late games, you're going to have the dumpster fire in New Jersey is going to be heading out to Seattle. Seattle will probably keep the Jets in this game for a while, but they will eventually dispatch the Jets back to Jersey with yet another loss as the winless pain just continues. Atlanta, the frauds of the NFC are going to go they're going to go out to LA and they're going to play the LA Chargers. The LA Chargers just haven't put things together yet. They've got a good quarterback. They've got all kinds of just little problems here and there. They just can't. They're like a chocomatic machine. But Atlanta they were never as bad as this 0-5 that they pretended to be this horrible team. They were too talented to be 0-5. They were the chocomatics before it was cool, evidently. Atlanta's going to take this on the road. They're 4-3 under this Raheem Morris, who, by the way, wasn't a great coach the first time he had a team. So I ain't buying it. Turn around my derriere. Green Bay against Detroit up in Detroit, and I think if it's December and it's Aaron Rodgers is vertical, Green Bay wins. Green Bay goes off the sheet. I think Green Bay will probably win out. They're very good in December. They always play. They always peak at the end. Detroit surprised me a little bit last week, but there's just too much firepower in Green Bay. New Orleans is going to play Philadelphia. Wow. They're going to go into Philadelphia. They're going to play a team that is now going to have Jalen Hurts under center. I don't think that it will matter. New Orleans has a superior defense, and they're just going to have too much. They have too many weapons. You could stick a JUCO quarterback back there, and they're going to win games. Okay, they're loaded. So New Orleans takes Philly on the road and basically takes them out of contention for even the NFC least. The Indianapolis Colts are going to go to Las Vegas. They're going to go out to the desert. I'm going to pick Indianapolis in this game because Las Vegas has been, as much as I'm a fan, very shaky. You go down to the last play of the game against the Jets. Come on, guys. The line's been decimated. There's been a lot of COVID issues. There's been, there's maturation necessary in the defensive backfield. They made Sam Darnold look like he was another Jets guy named Namath. God's sakes. So I'm going to take Indianapolis on the road. I do believe Indianapolis will win this by somewhere between 7 and 10 points. The Fighting Ron Riveras are going to be out playing San Francisco. This will probably be in Arizona again. I didn't look at the location, but San Fran's been kicked out of San Francisco because of COVID. I'm gonna take the Ron Riveras again. I think they're gonna win this game, and I think they've got a rising defense here, and Alex Smith is getting it done, which I'm very, very happy for. I couldn't be happier for this man. So I think Washington does that on the road. Sunday night game will be Pittsburgh against Buffalo, which will be a great game. But let's be honest, if you're in Pittsburgh land, you should be worried a little bit. The last 2 or 3 games, Pittsburgh has played beneath their skis. Not above their skis, not past their skis, beneath their skis. They're leaving teams in games that they should be annihilating. I think Buffalo gets them at home. Buffalo is going to take this game, and the panic may start in Pittsburgh at this point. They were never as good as an undefeated team. They were playing a lot of close games. This was not the domination that Pittsburgh. I mean, it's nice to be undefeated, but come on. Monday night game, you got Baltimore going into Cleveland. I'm going to take Baltimore in this game. It's a primetime game, and we'll see what happens. Like, share, subscribe. Share. Enjoy the games. Peace, me homies.